Hi guys, and welcome to your August 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? And hello to my members. All right. So what just fell out that I'm not going to take yet? Ooh, that's going to be your first card. So if you haven't already heard, I went ahead, yes, and uploaded a new moon affirmation for each one of you on channel 2. Okay. That particular link to that particular video is below, pinned at the top of the comments by moi. So if you're interested in that, go and check it out. Okay. This is going to be, if you are new here with me, a 5-card reading to figure out what your person is not telling you. You determine what that relationship is. For some of you guys, you're in love with the person. It's a misconnection, it's a breakup, whatever, but you're connected in some way. Now, if you're all the way single, you don't have to complain. I got you covered, okay? In the description box of this video is not only a link to the playlist of last month's singles Gemini energy, but this month's, which I call on my channel the 3-in-1 reading. I do the actual love reading for that week, as well as singles energy and work, money, and career. So if you don't know where that's at, you have no excuse, because I'm telling you. So there it is. So if you are all the way single and you watching this talking about, no, I'm not trying to hear that, I want to know where the new love is at, go find it. It's available. I try to give them to you at the beginning of the month. So by the time we get to the end of the month, ooh, like we are now, I can always send you back. All right, this is going to be chapter stamped below. We're going in with your blockages first. Okay, we will chapter stamp the actual blockages, the first card of the main energy, and then the romance angel oracle card as well, in case you want to know. Okay, just to make it easier for you. All right, we're going in with the Anna K Tarot, and everything else that you need from me is listed below. Let's get started. So your first card is acceptance. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. The second card is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. There is, you may be crossing already, I feel, with fire and earth. Death, well, obviously this is water. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. All right, so something has come to an end, right? Top of the deck is forgiveness. Someone wants you to forgive them. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Something happened, Gemini, between you and a person that you are connecting with. These particular blockages, as well as the oracle card, I'm going to go in with Oracle Truth next. Marvelous Oracle Truth. Marvelous Truth Oracle. But intuitively, I am feeling, obviously, that something has come to an end. There was a situation that could have rocked you to your core. There could have been a tower moment. There needs to be some harmony back between you and the person. There were some things that definitely took place between you guys that has left unanswered questions. It could have been an abrupt ending. Something that just ended so bad, but of the nature of the actual mistake, it just caused this energy between you and this person. And there has been some vindictiveness. There has been some blocking of emotions. Love was not easily able to flow in and out of this situation. Okay, let's go ahead with the marvelous truth. All right, we do have third eye chakra. That's your awareness, and top of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, the card of 10. I don't know whether, we got a double confirmation of transformation with the top of the deck, and here we go, transformation and death, same thing. You could definitely be crossing with water. I feel like earth and fire. Third eye chakra is your awareness. Okay, this could also be the block, okay? Or something that you guys are dealing with amongst the two of you. And you guys know that when my card comes up and it is a chakra card, then we have an affirmation, okay? I am in touch with my inner guidance. I am wise, knowledgeable, and intuitive. I trust my intuition. I am open to inspiration and bliss. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune. That's the card of 10. Jupiter is a huge thing. I just got through talking to you guys about Jupiter yesterday, and a couple of the videos. I think that Jupiter is overlooked a lot, especially when you're an adult. How is that important? Well, although it may be classified as a outer planet, I do not want you to see me yawning. I don't know what that's about. Although it may be classified in a birth chart as outer, I want you to understand the importance of Jupiter in your chart when you are an adult. You need to know, in addition to a person's love nature, their personality, the mask that they put on to others, obviously every part of the chart is important. But I want you to understand that Saturn and Jupiter are just as important, because Saturn is going to point out those reoccurring themes that this person needs to learn. And we all have a little bit different flavor. And also Jupiter is expansion. And if that planet is in detriment, or, that says a lot about, mistakes and how they grow and how they expand. And if you have a fixed energy there that's not willing to grow and expand, accept, balance, transform, and forgive, or if that particular planet has issues with those themes, that's going to affect your relationship. And it may not be evident in the front, in the beginning. You have to understand it's outer because it affects you in the long run, okay? But needless to say, it is a huge part of who the person is. Okay, so with that being said, this is what I see, but there's been a change in fortune. Jupiter is the energy for the Wheel of Fortune. That is fire. I told you off the top before I even got these cards out, I felt like fire, earth, and water is here. This is change, chance, destiny, luck, opportunity, or winning. There's going to be a change in fortune between you and this individual. Let's go in with the main energy, universe, spirit. Okay, show us what we need to know today. All right, what aren't Gemini's partner telling them from the 16th, thank you, spirit, through the 22nd? Okay. Energy is fluid. If you have an issue with this timeline, I have to say this to the individuals who go up on the end of the timeline. If you're catching this, today is the 22nd, and you have an issue with the fact that today is the 22nd, and you feel like I should have gave you this message last week, click off. We don't even have to talk about it because that's not how it works over here. Show me, spirit. Show me, spirit. So Gemini, this particular, okay, 2 of Cups, first card out. Ooh, wait, look at that. Somebody is sorry. I'm feeling it already, and they miss you. Okay, here we go. We do have Hangman. This Hangman tried to come out when I had simply grabbed the deck. Okay, upside down enlightenment. That looks like a noose. That's interesting imagery, Anna K. Gee, Wheel of Fortune is in the heart of the matter twice. We have a double confirmation of Wheel of Fortune. There's going to be a change. There's going to be a change. And, again, luck. Jupiter, that's luck. They want to win. Wow. With you. They want to knock those old people off this cycle and win with you. However, we have the 9 of Wands, and he is looking real mad. And then we have the 5 of Swords. Look at that. Now, I've never seen imagery like that before. Wow. That looks like, Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You guys have a child together. You have a child. Page of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Contributing to this particular energy. What I am seeing here, Gemini, and I see this energy again, they could be looking at you as if you are the one that's saying halt. See, that you see how she's like, no. I really do believe like that is you. That's your sword. You are a Gemini. Right now, it looks like you could be wanting to be focused on being happy with Gemini. You're not really trying to do... Now, I picked up this energy with you guys before. Two of Cups and the Hangman. Like, there was a connection. There is an existing connection. But what is going to change? What would they like to change? Five of Swords is not necessarily great. I understand why they want your forgiveness. First and foremost. Talk to me, Spirit. Think about why you would be in Hangman. Think about why you would not want to be with someone if their Jupiter is starting to expand in the way in which they are experiencing the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, think about that. Why wouldn't you? Well, this Five of Swords, and you look, I mean, I'm looking at this imagery, and that's the beauty of these decks. The imagery changes, and I know what the Five of Swords looks like on a regular Rider Waite or the Smith Waite or whichever one you want to use, which all of these decks derive from. But when I'm looking at this picture, this is looking like there was some victimizing going on. We're not going to get too deep as in crimes and whatnot, but let's just let the record show, Gemini, Five of Swords could be crimes as well. Lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits, or even crimes. I don't want to go there. But whatever this was, it ruined the connection. It completely ruined this connection. I don't see a tower. This could be energy that's already passed. This is the calm after the storm. What they want now, because the worst of this is over, okay? The only reason why you would be in these images, I mean, Hangman is like a noose in the medieval times. I mean, I guess that's the theme of this deck, but the Wheel of Fortune here twice, something has changed. Something that maybe your person was going through that they thought was going to be worse. I don't know why I'm feeling like jail. You never hear me talking about jail on my channel. I let you guys tell me, but unfortunately, I feel like that now. They did something that they had no business doing, Gemini. Oh, God. And now I feel like whatever the consequences was from that particular time, if a person unfortunately is incarcerated that you love, this is so strange. Well, I feel as if they are going to, something with their sentence is going to be changing. Something is changing. And whatever they did, the crime had not necessarily something to do with you per se, but the damper on the relationship was something that they did that obviously affected you. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're a victim of crime. It could just mean that this person is just in and out of situations that cause them not to be able to fully invest in this relationship the way that they need to. If the jail scenario or incarceration resonates with you, fine. But I mean, basically, this individual has been held back from being able to really show their complete potential on what they could be to you. And you guys may have a child together. This is so strange. They're not very spiritual. This person is not one to follow their intuition. They're one to think that, you know, spirituality is stupid, or spirituality is just something that they don't believe in. You're the more spiritual one, Gemini. And I believe that despite the connection, despite the fact that you are enlightened and you know exactly what to do, despite the fact that you will be fine without them, despite the fact that you are the wounded warrior. Now, it's so ironic that the Nine of Wands, which is nicknamed the Wounded Warrior, beat, battered, and bruised, but they still have a little bit more stamina. That's just to show you what the person has went through. If you really put these cards together, it tells and paints a darker story. Now, beat, battered, and bruised, and then look at what he's doing. So despite this, and I would hope that this is not you, I don't want to get that deep, but despite this, they still want your forgiveness. They still want to accept what has happened and move on. They still want to bring balance. And they want to show you that they've changed. Something is happening in their life where what they thought was going to hold them back from this relationship is no longer holding them back. You are hesitant. You are definitely hangman right now. I believe that this side is you and this side is them. Despite the fact that you guys may have a child together, it could be a fire sign child, but I'm feeling more with this Page of Pentacles. Obviously, it may be an earth sign child, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn child that you have together. There's been a change in look, as I stated, and you have been so used to the up and down malarkey that goes on with this person. It has worked for you, Gemini, in a sense where you have been able to kind of do you. But this has always been one of those untapped type of issues where it is just completely monumentally unresolved, where you have a connection with somebody that's like never around. Only a Gemini can pull that off. No one is holding you down, locking you down to something. You can fully do you, but you got this situation with this baby daddy or baby mama that is always unresolved, that's never around. That's so sad. I don't know what it is, but it is monumentally unresolved. This monumentally unresolved issue with this individual is changing. And now they want to come back around and they want to try to right their wrongs. That's what they're not telling you. That's what they haven't told you yet. They did get something, so let me really stop tripping and let you know this. Something has happened. If it wasn't the incarceration situation, somebody still wants to come back around and right their wrongs. They literally did something that's really simple. The person has done something, whether that be not be around in the child's life, in and out of jail, never stable, whatever this person's issue was, that's changing. That is changing now. Tens are completions. Spirit and whomever they pray to and whatever they believe in is giving them a shot at redemption. And when they get that shot at redemption, they are coming to get you. Have you guys seen the unsung? I believe it was on Muddy Waters. He had a girlfriend. This is relevant. And he didn't have a dime to his name. And she took a chance on him. I believe this was Muddy Waters. Gave him it was one of those blues singers. Gave him an opportunity and bought him something, bought him some clothes, gave him food and shelter. Basically, he told her in no uncertain terms, when I get my stuff together, I'm paying you back, but not in to pay you back like I'm just going to give you your money back. I got you. I forget exactly what the line was, but it was, back in the 50s or 60s or probably the 50s. And that's exactly what he did. He came and pulled up once he got whatever it was he was supposed to get. And Jupiter obviously was on his side, grew and expanded his situation. And booyah, before you know it, Gemini, he came through and took care of his person. Walk right in, we get married, bought a house, pack your bags. That's what I feel like this person is doing. It's out the blue. You're not going to know where it's coming from. And let me just say one more thing too. Check your chart, because Jupiter in Gemini is considered in detriment. I have that placement and I don't like the fact that it's there. But if you want to talk about that, book me and we'll talk about it. If you have it, just bring it up and I'll tell you what I observed with that placement. I think Jupiter in Gemini is a beautiful placement, and I'm not just being biased. I think it's a very beautiful sign to have Jupiter in, because you're constantly trying to grow and evolve. Although people may look at you as a little scatterbrain, but I can understand that energy. It wants to do everything, is good at everything. Pause with the Jupiter. This person's situation has changed, and now they want to come back and right their wrongs. That's where we're going to leave it. You are coming through as this queen, this Ace of Swords, but you are that queen holding the sword. If I called her the queen earlier, I'm sorry. But you're like, hold on. Sword. So like Star Wars. Let's talk about this. You don't just get to swoop back in like Superman. So you're going to have some decisions to make, and I feel like that is exactly the reason why you beautifuls are in the Hangman. Gemini, holla at your girl. Let me know what's going on. I mean, you know, for some of you guys, if they deserve it, give it to them. You know, I just feel like I see some things, and it runs the gambit on possibilities. So use your discernment, okay? Use your discernment and do whatever you feel like you're supposed to do. But they're coming in here, and they're not playing. I feel like with this Queen of Wands, some of you guys are going to be excited about it. But again, you already have the answer, and you're upside down. I do not like that imagery, but okay. So that is what I'm going to call this. You know, and the crazy part about it is that all that time I've been talking, I still haven't got any of these. I honestly don't even want to pull them. I don't want to pull these for you. I feel like this is enough. You let me know. I don't feel like I cheated you either, because these cards are going to basically clarify, and not in a way that I haven't. It's so many intuitive messages off these cards today for you guys. I'm not even going to get any romance angel oracle cards, okay? This is how we're going to leave it. I hope it resonated. There is something that's about to happen. Yes, they're coming back to right their wrongs. And they want to know, will you take them back? Like, are you going to allow me to do this? I've transformed. I've changed. I want your forgiveness. Wow, Gemini. Like, I've never been to the point where I did the entire damn video and didn't even need to clarify anything. They all just, they start shooting at me. All right. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I certainly hope that resonated. Geminis, I love you guys. Let me know how you felt about this and who is coming back, honey. Because there is some change, some luck, some destiny, some opportunities. Somebody going to come into some money. Something is happening. And this person did you dirty or did not do what they were supposed to do. And they're coming back to right those wrongs. See you next week. Bye-bye.